So the number on top equals?
Protons.
Protons. And I'll change the font. Hold on. We know the number of protons equals electrons. Good. Protons equal electrons. So I'm going to just do P equals E. You might want to write this down because what I saw was a lot of issues on your handout. And then we know P also equals what?
Atomic number.
Atomic number. And then we know that this number, and let me change the color of this line so you could actually see it. All right. We know that this number equals what? The atomic mass or mass number. We're not going to learn much more about that. And we know from our notes that protons plus what? Neutrons equals atomic mass. Okay? So if I'm looking at magnesium, I know the number of protons, yes? Are what? 25. We know nothing about the neutrons, but we know the atomic mass is 55. So all I need to do to figure out the neutrons is subtract 55 minus 25. Or if you want to know the formula for neutrons, all you have to do is know that neutrons equals atomic mass minus protons. So, in your homework, a lot of you did not get your neutrons right. Some of you made careless mistakes like you switch neutrons with atomic mass for 1. So little teeny weeny mistakes, but you must know each of these components for the test. So if you weren't taking notes, as a correction, this is not magnesium, it's manganese, the element we all know so well. So to review yesterday, we actually jumped into this, and we'll talk about it again, but I want to talk about valence electrons, okay? Electrons are found around like rings in the atom. If you look at the periodic table, if you're in period 1, you have 1 ring. If you're in period 2, you have 2 rings. If you're in period 3, you have 3 rings. Okay? In addition, you want to know that the first ring always consists of 2 electrons. The second ring consists of 8. The third ring consists of 8. And we don't have to go beyond that. Okay? The maximum amount of electrons, so ring 1, max 2 electrons. Ring 2, max, what is it? 8 electrons. And ring 3, 8. And we don't need to know more than that. Eventually, you'll get into more when you study chem. We at bio stop right there, okay? So we're going to jump over here. And I say max. Does that mean there could be an atom with only 6 electrons in their second shell? No. Yes. Because if you are oxygen, you have 8 electrons. 2 go in the first shell, 6 go in the second. Oxygen is seeking how many electrons? 2. Because in order for oxygen to feel good and content, it wants to have 8 electrons on its outer shell. This is why molecules combine. Molecules or atoms combine, I should say. Because atoms are always looking to fill their valence shell of electrons. I am seriously having technical difficulties. There